evening, everybody. This is Karla, and you've reached my FlossTube channel, KarlaBeingCrafty, where I talk mostly about cross stitch and crochet, but also other crafts and things I'm doing, and a little bit of life thrown in. So today is Monday. It is October 14th, and this is my first time back doing a regular video since August, I think was the last one I did, was sometime in August. Because if you have been following along, I just recently moved. So I officially, like my official move-in day, or the day that the movers came, was September 26th, which was a Thursday. So I've been here a little over 2 weeks. So I'm settling in. As you can see, I'm still in chaos. I've unpacked. Oh, Aggie's still here, still making noise. I've unpacked a lot, but I am working full time during this whole process, and it's gonna be, it's gonna be a while until I get everything unpacked and everything set up properly. Come here. You want to say hi to everybody? Oh. Come here. Oh, goodness sakes. This guy. All right, baggie. This is the baggie. Those of you who've been following my channel know the baggie, the Bagheera, the black monster. Yes, my sweet boy. He has adjusted pretty well so far, I would say. First week or so was a little rough. He was very stressed, and he is getting to the point now where he is getting a little bit more comfortable. We have a baby gate in front of my door. I did move in with a flatmate, a housemate. Her name's Lorraine. She's a nice lady, kind of like moving in with your, with your favorite aunt or something. That's kind of what it's like. She has a dog named Sammy. And Sammy really wants to meet Baggie face to face. They've had a couple of encounters that haven't been too bad. I think Baggie is learning that Sammy might bark at him, but he's a big coward. So there's been a couple times when we've kind of opened the baby gate to kind of let Baggie explore just a little bit, see if he'll take a step or two out into more of the common areas. And a couple times he's rushed Sammy. Like this morning, he was sitting on my on a stool here, and I was going out the baby gate, and I had some laundry, and Sam was out there, and Sam wasn't even barking. And all of a sudden, I felt this thing like rush past me. So all the Baggie did is he rushed at the dog and then rushed back into the room. So I think he was basically teasing him. But he is acclimating. He is eating the way he should. I got him a water fountain, like one that actually has flowing water, and he loves it. So that's good. I hate looking in the viewfinder here and seeing all of this chaos, but it's good because you guys will be able to see, hopefully, as time progresses, the differences that happen, and when things get on my wall and things get organized and stuff like that. So I gave details of the moving and everything in my little extra videos, my moving chronicles. But I thought it was time to try and get back into the swing of doing a regular video, even though I don't have a lot to show you because I just, circumstances have changed. I am really tired from doing all the work that I'm doing, and but I have started to stitch a little bit again, and I have done a little bit of crochet, and so as things normalize, then hopefully I'll be able to get back into the swing of things. I don't know if I'm going to be doing videos on Sundays now or Saturdays or what. I don't know. It's going to take a little bit of time to acclimate and get everything normal, I guess. So as of right now, things aren't totally normal yet. I need to color my hair really bad. My nails are destroyed from moving. So such is life. We will address all those issues eventually. But anyways, suffice to say, I am in the new place and I am spending my time on the weekends trying to move forward. I'm not doing a lot in the evening after work because honestly, I'm tired. I have an I have a longer drive now to get to work and to get home. So it's an hour each way. And so I'm getting home around 6, and you know, after dinner and doing the dishes, usually I'll sit and watch TV for an hour or so. And then it's time to, you know, come in my room, commune with the baggie, and I've just basically been watching TV and relaxing and not really doing much of anything when I come in here. But on the weekends, I am trying to get a lot of stuff done. This past weekend, actually, we went to 2 live theater productions, which was great. That's one of the things that I was really looking forward to with moving in with a roommate who I knew through theater, was getting back into going to theater and being involved in the theater community a bit, because I've kind of been a hermit the last several years and that hasn't been good for me. So I mentioned all this, you know, previous videos and everything, but this move is going to be good for many reasons. Financially, way better for me, and I think it's good to be with somebody. So anyway, that I think is all the moving talk for right now. I'm sure we'll have more to share with you moving forward, but let's get into the craft stuff that I have done. You know what, hold on. I did actually make a few notes, which I've always done, and I realized I didn't put my tagline in here. If I don't write it down, I will forget. So, okay. All right. So first things first, I actually had to finish during this little period. I have to say that, like, what I'm talking about, all this stuff that I've done has been done in the last 2 weeks because I did nothing while I was in the process of packing and moving. Nothing. Everything got packed. Didn't keep anything out, so nothing was done. But after I moved in, I was able to start doing a little bit in the evenings again. My desk is just, I'm in the process, right? Okay. Anyway, what I finished was this, the lazy day shawl, or lazy shawl, or wrap, lazy wrap, I think. This is the second one I've done. This one is going to be, it's part of a birthday gift for my friend. Her birthday was in September, so, but I told her, you know, with the move, it's just like, you're not getting it on time. And she's the same one that's gonna get the bird pattern that I finished. And I just went to pull it so I could show it to you because I need to just finish it, put it in a hoop and everything. And I can't find it. So I'm sure it's still in a box, but anyway. So this is the lazy wrap. It is done with just one ball or skein or whatever you want to call it of a Lion Brand mandala yarn. This one, shoot, I don't know what the color name is. I don't know. Sorry. Oh, you know what? I probably have it down here. I may have the old label in here. I do. Oh, good. It's called Snorks. That's the colorway. And what is kind of cool about this this wrap is this is a number 3 lightweight yarn. And to make it like this lacy pattern is basically, it's just single crocheted, but you do the single crochet with a really large hook. So you use like a 12mm hook. So this is the hook I used. Well, actually this one's 11.5 because I couldn't find a 12. But so using the really large hook like that on this lightweight yarn, it creates this sort of lacy wrap. I haven't blocked this or anything, so I think I might try and do that. I didn't block the other one, but I think blocking it will, you know, I can stretch it out a little bit, make it even more lacy. But I think it's pretty. And she's a smaller person than me, so I think it will work well as a wrap for her, like if she goes on a walk or in the evening, or she can use it kind of as a scarf. So that is the finish that I had as far as crochet goes. Then I had a new start with crochet as well. I'm doing a pashmina. Oh, and this, the pattern for that is from a YouTube channel called Pretty Peaceful. And this one also is pretty peaceful. This is the pashmina. It's done corner to corner, and it's done with 2 balls or 2 skeins of Caron Colorama Halo. So I'm using for this one this is called Blue Raspberry. And so what it looks like when it's done, so basically you do 2 corner to corner rectangles. You use the whole thing for 1 rectangle, and it makes kind of like this shaded stripe, but diagonal because it's a corner to corner. And then you sew them together, so it kind of makes like a chevron. It's really pretty. It's pretty easy. It is half double crochet, slip stitch. It's pretty easy, but again, it's a corner to corner pattern. So, and the, I just shoved this back in here. I should have like read it to you guys. This is a number 5 bulky. It is 71% acrylic, 18% nylon, and 11% polyester. It's kind of fuzzy. It's super soft, and it's just really pretty. You know, it's aptly named Halo. It's got this nice kind of halo effect around it. And the pashmina, again, this is a pretty peaceful pattern from YouTube. It is a free pattern on Ravelry too. But if you're interested, I would look at her videos because she does like a full video tutorial on her stuff. So, and it makes kind of like a lacy thing. It's really, I don't know, it's really pretty. I like it. So I just started on that. I think I worked on it like 2 evenings. And I have worked on that after I've kind of gone to bed and stretched out. And then I have 1 crochet whip that I worked on one night. Oh. I'm sure this is like really awkward because I haven't done it in so long. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I've worked on, again, this is a pretty peaceful, this isn't really a pattern. This is kind of like I adapted a couple of her patterns. This is so I took the technique with the basket, and then she had a bag that was a completely different thing, but I kind of took how she did that as far as the shaping. And I'm doing this where it's multi-strand. It's five strands, and then it's just a single crochet with the 5 strands held together. So I think I'm at the point now where I'm gonna try and like shape it a bit to kind of go like that, so it curves in a bit. We'll see. You know, I just like doing the 5 strands together. I think it's really kind of pretty. Okay, so that was it for cross stitch, for crochet, sorry. And then cross stitch whips, I worked on 2 things. I worked on this Mill Hill balsamic vinegar. Once. This is a buttons and beads kit done on perforated paper. And what did I do? I think I did these I don't even know what those are. Are they grapes? Are they olives? What are they? I guess they must be grapes. I did these grapes, and then it's kind of hard to see, but there is a stitching here in a color that's very close to the background, and I did some more of that. So as I said, I only worked on this like one evening. And just a little hint, if you guys are interested in working on the perforated paper like buttons and beads, I made this is just like a mailing envelope that I got something in, but it's a really thick cardboard. I just made a square that this fits into so that when I put it in my project bag, it doesn't ever get bent. So that way I don't have to really worry about it. Because, you know, if you bend the perforated paper, you know, there's no really coming back from that. Okay, and then the other thing that I worked on, which was, or is a project that I'm kind of hoping to finish this year, but everything's kind of messed up now, so I don't know if it's a possibility or not, but Blend in Place All Hallows Eve, which is this. I finished the motif of the little pumpkin guys. I changed the colors a bit to what I had sitting around. So this is how far I am with the whole piece. So motif wise, I have the skeleton here, and then the buzzard, and then a lot of words. I don't think there's anything else at the bottom. Yeah, no, there's nothing under the pumpkins. Yeah, so I have the skeleton left to do, the vulture. Sorry, not buzzard. Is there a difference between a buzzard and a vulture? Anyway, I have these two, and then I have these metal stars that I'm going to use for pentagrams. And they're just like a gold wire star, and I have 5 of them. Yeah, I have 5 of them. So those are gonna go in that star place, but I'm gonna put them kind of probably last. So, as I said, this was something that I really wanted to kind of get finished this year, because I started this when I first started stitching in 2019. But it seems like every year I have pulled it out in October, and then, you know, by November, I like don't want to work on it anymore. And I thought this year I would just really focus on it in like September and October, but you know, best laid plans. That was before I knew I was gonna move. So we'll see if I feel like continuing on with it as the year progresses. So that's really all I worked on so far, which I know is not a lot at all. But you know, it is what it is, and I will I will try and get back into the swing of things, you know, as time goes on, as I get more stuff unpacked, and as I get my area organized, because right now I'm kind of like, when I'm unpacking things, I'm just kind of shoving them in places. I'm trying to kind of be organized about the way I do it, but I can't totally. I have behind the camera, I have a cubby unit, and that's where all my whips are, so I like the way that's set up. I haven't unpacked my like charts and kits and stuff like that yet. I'm not sure where they're gonna go. If I have two empty cubbies in this, and I also have drawers in my dresser, so I don't know exactly how I'm going to organize them. I have all of this, like these storage thingies behind me, and I don't know yet how I'm going to organize stuff. I also have right here, I have 4 bins. The top one right now, I have my iron and my steamer, and then I have like some tools, like actual, you know, like a drill and a heat gun and stuff like that. In this one, I have the third one down, I have hoops, and then the last one right now, I've got a few little bags and odds and ends and stuff. So short-term goals for the next couple of weeks, I guess. Again, try to get a little bit more into the stitching and crocheting and get a little bit more crafting done. Right now, it's not that I don't want to, I just don't have a lot of energy to do it. But I know it's gonna come back. I'm tending to want to pick up crochet a little bit more than the cross stitch. It just seems a little bit, especially like when I'm doing something like this, or you know, where it's just one stitch and I don't really have to think about it. I don't have to change colors. I don't have to, you know, do anything except just do the stitch. That's a little bit easier for my tired brain to handle at the moment. But I know I'm gonna get back into it. So other short-term goals, I do have a retreat coming up in the first week of November, the When You Wish Upon a Stitch retreat by Disneyland, which I was so, you know, I was so excited. It was like, you know, I'm gonna go to a retreat that's 5 minutes from my house, but now I'm going to a retreat that's like half an hour, 40 minutes from my house. And the parking is really expensive. But it is what it is. I'm looking forward to it. I have 2 projects that I'm going to bring. I have my my Winnie the Pooh, my classic Pooh, and I have my Tinkerbell that I'm doing a conversion of Mirabillia's Petal Fairy. I'm turning her into Tinkerbell, so I'm going to bring those 2 projects with me to stitch on. But before I go, I need to do the finishing on my Smalls Exchange, which is my 2 stretching girls. And I did make 2. I actually wanted to make 3, but I made 2. One is going to be for the Smalls Exchange, and one is going to be for Julie, stitching at the cabin, because she so generously actually gifted me this retreat. Anyway, I made 2, and I'm going to finish them. On the top of these little tins. So I'm going to put them on the top, and there's enough room in here for a little scissors. I think I'm going to put a magnet like just in here. I'm not going to put needles because, you know, I don't think that's necessary, but I'm going to put a magnet so that people realize that they can put needles in there. I'm going to put the little scissors. I'm going to put, I think, a little sample of some scented thread wax, and I don't know what else at this point. So that, all right, forget it. So that's something that I need to finish. I need to do the full finishing on that. And then I also need to do, I want to do table gifts. So what I'm going to do is, I've showed you guys these before. Okay, do I have them near me? I do, hold on. Okay, so I have made floss drops out of playing cards. Ugh, and I didn't make it out of that one. Okay, that was useless. Hold on. Okay. Floss drops out of playing cards. So basically I punched an oval hole, a round hole down here, and then two round holes. And then I use these guys at the top here to make, you know, like a little flip thing of floss drops. So I used a whole deck of these Disney 100 for my Tinkerbell Petal Fairy to kit that up. But what I'm going to do is I got 3 packs of these cards, and I think I'm going to do 10 floss drops in each little pack, and I'm going to put those together as table gifts, right? So so I have 150, so I'll have 15 sets. And that way I'll have enough if the table's got 10 people, and then a couple extras for people that I know that may not be at my table or whatever. So I thought that'd be fun. Now, I don't know yet where my hole punches are to do this, but I'm sure that they will be unpacked. Well, they'll have to be unpacked in time for me to do this before the retreat. So those are my 2, you know, well, actually 3 short-term goals for finishing is I need to do the floss drops, the Disney floss drops, and these cards are like really pretty. Let me open a set. So I need to do these. I need to finish the exchange gift, and then I need to find my friend's gift and get that finished and mailed off to her along with her little wrap. Okay, so these are the Bicycle Disney 100. So the backs are all like that. And then the black cards are black and white, and the red cards are full color. But even the black and white, they're metallic. They have like really pretty metallic sheen. And then the red cards are in color. So there's like 2 sets. The diamonds and the diamonds and clubs are the same pictures. One's black and white, one's colored, and the hearts and spades are the same as well. So anyway, so they're pretty cool, the cards themselves, and they make really nice floss drops, and I think it's appropriate for sort of a Disney themed retreat. And yeah, so those are my short-term goals, meaning in the next month, actually 3 weeks, I guess, because the retreat is, I want to say the 7th, something like that. So yeah, so I have to find the stuff that I need to do for that. Long term, meaning before the end of the year, I need to kind of figure out what my goals are as far as, usually the last 2 months of the year, November and December, I kind of do like a push to the finish. So I go through my whips and see what I have that I think I can get done. Of course, I'm like 2 months behind because I didn't stitch at all most of August and all of September. So yeah, so I'm behind, and so I'm definitely not going to get as much stuff accomplished this year as I had expected to. But you know, I moved. So next year we'll start fresh, and I don't plan on doing any major like craft purchasing. I have so much, which of course became abundantly clear when I had to pack it all in boxes and move it. So yeah, so I kind of want to work on the whips I have. I'm not going to say no new starts or anything like that, because you know, when I put those kind of restrictions on myself, it never, you know, it never works well. Immediately, you know, if I say no new starts, I want to start something new. I actually have two new starts that I don't even know if I ever showed them to you guys, because I started them in August for my Black Cat birthday sale and my my lion project, and I think I worked on each of them once or twice, and then the whole move thing started happening. So I have two very, very, very small new starts from August that again, I don't know if you've seen, and I cannot reach them to even show you. So I don't know if those are going to be worked on until, you know, before next August, you know, if they'll go into the rotation, or if I'll just hold off and just kind of revisit them next August and pretend that they're new starts for then. Things I always tend to do, I always do a Be My Own Valentine Sal bee pattern in February, so I have to kind of think about that and decide what I want to do. I have a couple different things that I could do that I know I have, but again, I haven't like unpacked my charts and kits and stuff like that yet, so that's something I need to look at. I think that's about it for right now. As I said, I'm going to try really hard to get back on a weekly schedule. In the past, I've always done the Sunday morning video, and we'll see if that happens again. Part of the thing, I'll be honest with you, I've always gotten up on Sundays and gotten dressed and did my makeup so that I felt kind of presentable, and I haven't been looking presentable at the weekends lately because I'm working a lot, you know, doing physical unpacking, and you know, so I feel like a scumbag, and I don't really want to come on camera looking like a scumbag. Now I have for all of my my Moving Chronicle videos, but I don't know, those were different. That's why I decided, well, you know, when I get home from work today after dinner, I'm already dressed, I already have some makeup on, just need to, you know, put on a little bit more color on my lips, and then I can go for it. But I need to get into a pattern of doing it every week and doing it on the same day, because otherwise it's hard for me to continue. Anyway, I think that is about it. Shorter video than normal, and it may be like that for a while, especially when I don't have that much to show you. But hopefully, you know, as I come in and do more videos, you'll be able to see, at least behind me, the things getting more organized and getting more, I mean, I can show you my desk down here is just a pile of, you know, garbage, basically. So, but I do have my ring light set up, you know, in a permanent location, you know. There's two windows behind me. I don't know if that's good or bad as far as natural light during the day. Again, it's all, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. And then I also want to start getting into doing the Zooms again. I'm going to have to figure out the best, most comfortable way for me to do that. I don't know that I'm going to want to do it sitting at my desk, because I just, oh, why did my ring light just go out? Oh, okay. That was weird. Maybe it only has a certain amount of time? I don't know. Okay, well, I guess that was a little hint that maybe I should end the video. So I will. Hopefully I will be back next week. Thank you all, everyone who followed along on my moving chronicles journey and was supportive and gave me encouragement and all that kind of stuff. It did mean a lot, and I'm glad I was able to keep the channel, you know, active with those videos, and even if they weren't my normal ones. But again, thank you for all of your good wishes and encouragement, and just this community is great. Everybody says that, and it's so true. So I am now in Long Beach, California, for those of you that know the area. Weather's a little bit different. It's a little bit further from work, but I think I'm gonna be in a good place. What are you doing, Baggy? He's over there like scratching or something. Okay, I think that's it. So until I see you guys again, please remember to be content, be kind, and be crafty. This is Karla. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. Okay, I need to get my little... Oh, no. Wow, so professional. Okay, I have my little remote thing because it's kind of far from me. I guess I could press it, but anyway, we'll see if we can do it this way. So let's try it again. Until I see you again, please remember to be content, be kind, and be crafty. Bye-bye. Nope, didn't work.